All right, what up, YouTube fam? What up? What up? We're on a London stream on a different day today. Look at that. We're on a Tuesday London stream. Let me just grab a phone charger, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, there we go. What's going on, fam? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, AJ man. What's going on? Good to have you in the chat. We got gold, have a nice little sell-off here. We'll give it a few more minutes. We'll let a few more people join in. YouTube fam, drop a little like for the stream. Let me share my screen. There we go. All right. Good morning, Zoom guys. What's going on? Good morning, good afternoon. Good morning, good morning. Gold having a nice little push down already this morning. Yeah. Nice little push. If anyone took some sells, had a nice little push down. Had a nice little run up in Asia off our level. It's pretty choppy. 15 was much nicer, but hit like a nice 20 tick target to the highs on gold. Starting to break out. I'll let a few more people join in, and we'll start breaking everything down. A few more are going to join in, and then we're going to get this hourly close in like 5 minutes here as well. So we'll start to have a look at that. See how that hour is looking. Yeah, so yeah, Asia was actually pretty quiet. Did have a little move, but Asia was pretty quiet. Came up into the highs of that level. You know, bounced off once, re-grabbed the highs. Nice 40 tick sell off there on gold, which is actually pretty nice. Looking like we're going to get a nice strong closure here in a second, which is great. We could be playing a pretty nice range.
Looking juicy.
Let's have a look, man. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, very nice. Came up, wicked out these highs. Boom, push it back down. Yeah, very nice, man. Very nice. I think we're going to get that close in a second as well. We already had the close. Yeah. Morning, guys. Good morning, Vivian. Good morning. What time is it? We've got 2 more minutes here. We'll wait for this hourly close. If we can get gold retesting this level of a nice top wick, you know, we could play this little range here this morning, which would be, yeah, nice 25 pip range. I'd like to see it come back up, and it may not come that high, but maybe around there. Good afternoon, man. Good to have you on the stream. Let me see what day is it today? Tuesday. See what news we got going on for today. I don't think we really have anything today. I think it's more so tomorrow. We've got pound news coming up in a second. Let's get on the pound futures. See how the pound's going to be looking in a second. YouTube guys, yeah, hit the likes. Look at that, hit the likes. You already beat me to share my screen anyway. So yeah, we've got some pound news coming up in 1 minute. How's that? Let's have a quick look at the pound. 30-minute time frame. You know, still bouncing around this support. You've wicked out these highs, kind of trying to push lower. If anyone who doesn't trade the pound futures, this is just pound USD. We called this nice little sell-off yesterday. Actually, I shared that setup in the community. You had that nice push down. You had that beautiful top wick, flip back bearish, drop like 20 ticks. So if you guys did trade that, good job. Yeah, I'm looking at GJ. Yeah, we'll have a look at GJ, man. We're gonna get a nice early push here. Yeah, pound ended up, you know, bounced off this level, which was, I think it was pretty big on the 30. Yeah, so it came down into this level, bounced up even higher again, and then kind of pushed back down. So I think you may see a spike lower to come and grab some lows. Yeah, daily's looking pretty nice here. The lows that we were speaking about in the pound futures were all the way back down here. So depending on how volatile this news is going to be, you know, it could come in. We're going to get this hourly close on gold in 1 minute here as well. Let's have a look. Let's watch this pound news come out. Alright, cool. We just had that hourly close. Oh, there you go. You're getting a pound spike up. Initial spike. So how's that news just come out? If it's just come out. Unemployment claim change. 0.9k. Forecast 17.1.
We could target some on the short.
Yeah. Alright, let's have a
33
look.
pips.
So we've just had that hourly close. So let's have a look at. We'll start from scratch. Actually, I'll break down gold from scratch. If anyone didn't catch the market call video, we'll break it down. Let's go on a clean chart here. So gold, as we know, we had this lovely liquidity grab last week. We spiked up these daily highs that hadn't yet been grabbed, and we've had this nice pushback down. We've broken below this very key resistance here, like 1930 is a very strong level on gold. And yesterday's come up. You've wicked out these highs. You've kind of got that top wick in the Asian session, and now you're seeing a push lower. So, you know, if anything today, I want to be looking for gold to come back down to like 1915 on the currency chart, which is back down here. I'm just going to clean up some of these levels because it's getting a little bit messy. But yeah, for gold to come back down into these regions, come and grab that daily low, which has been grabbed on the futures chart. But to come and grab that once we get top wick on that hourly is going to be a pretty nice push. So let me just see. So this hourly, yeah, so hourly's closed bearish here, broken back below this level. You know, you got a little top wick there, but not enough just yet. I think you could spike up a little bit more, and you could be looking for gold to come and fulfill this range. Good afternoon from South Korea. Good afternoon, man. Good afternoon. So where would we be looking on the 30 chart? We can see gold come back up into these regions. We could look for a potential short. Do you have any? It's almost 15 to come and retrace that level, which is not too bad. Short on gold from 1948. Is that on the futures chart? Probably. Which is up there. If that's on the futures chart, it's a great trade, man. Very good trade. 1948. Yeah. Yeah, very nice. Very nice trade. If you start to throw some rejections from around here, you could consider taking some longs to pull back into this region, but you need to see it find some support first. Because just to come back up, you know, retest these levels, grab them highs, you're already talking like almost 26, which is good enough for me. I'm keeping my expectations a lot lower today. And we're going to be executing. So yeah, we're coming into some pretty big 15 support right now, where this could start to give us a bounce soon. Let me just see on the 5. Where's the 5 level going to be? So 5, yeah, kind of where we're sitting right now, to be honest. Around that support there is a pretty big level for gold on this 5 minute. Anywhere in here, it's a pretty solid level where this could give us the retracement. So let me just go. Wait, why is it not going back to my other charts? Alright. What the hell? There you go. So yeah, that's the 5 minute. You know, broken below this level nicely now. Same as the 15 and 30. 15, you know, each time we're pushing down, we're actually finding some support. So it's not a bad place to potentially consider some longs. To come back up, retrace these levels before, you know, potentially push them back down. But the hourly has closed pretty bearish. but it is also a nice support. You've already just what? You've already bounced almost 5 ticks off that level already. 15's come down, re-grab the previous low. So we could be looking for a trade in a second. A little retracement trade. Come back up, grab some of these levels before potentially going lower. If this 15 closes like this but doesn't close, you know, too high, then you could see the next 15 come back down and retest, and then you could be looking for that push, you know, come back up and retest some levels before potentially going lower. And I would consider longs up into that if it makes sense. So 5 minutes just left a pretty big wick there. Got pretty big rejection there, which is quite nice. If this 5 minute could flip bullish, what do you have? Squeeze out 10? Just about. So I'm looking at the 5 level. Yeah, see on the 5, it's actually 5 minutes already kind of broken that level, came back up, retested, and actually closed quite nice. So from this level, yeah, it's really nice. Is that vodka you're drinking? No, I wish. No, it's not vodka, unfortunately. It's just water. Nice little spike up and pound there.
What's going on, bro?
How's it going, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, thank you, man. All good. Chilling. Get some.
Yeah, boy.
Get some pippies.
Bloody hope so.
See if we catch some pips today.
I've not caught pips for a long time.
Yeah, we'll get some, man. We'll get some.
I've been so busy, man. It's been hectic.
You haven't missed that much, to be honest, man. It's not been a bad time to be busy, to be honest.
I know, it's
picking
kind of been
back up
good.
now.
It's kind of been good. It's worked in my favour a bit.
But no trades also means no losses, so it's always good, man. You're fresh, ready to go. So 5 minute is rejecting again. If this 5 minute could flip bullish, you may see gold come up and retrace some of this. If you come back down to this low, then you're also probably going to fill it in and grab it. I would prefer that, to be honest. I'd rather see it wicked out a little bit more first. Because the hourly... Yes, the hourly has closed bearish. But it's closed bearish. It's kind of a little bit noisy in here, but it's closed bearish at, you know, a massive level. Like, all of this is a big support level where you can expect, you know, even if you're going to break, you're at least going to see potential 15, 20 tick pullback before then potentially pushing back lower. But I won't just buy it off the second we come into that level. I want to see the 5 minute. Give us some signs. Give us some confirmation. The main 30 level is going to be down here. That's going to be the strongest level there. Look at this. This is a huge level. Got all these rejections. Even before you have these fake outs, you know, you tap into these levels. You got 20 tick rejection. Same again. Same again. So big levels. Look at that. Big spikes as well. How many tick was that? Yeah, 24 pips right down. So we're going to be coming into some big 30 support. If we can pull back up before coming into this level, then amazing. I'd go short up here, and I'll be looking for longs down here. So 5 minutes grabbing that previous low now, which is nice. You want to see if it's going to close below or it's actually going to reject. If it closes below, the next 30 level is going to be down here. From a crypto scalping background, which broker would you suggest for futures? Good man. Crypto scalping is pretty cool, man. So for me, I'm trading on my Top Step account. But you can use, I've just also signed up with personal to a broker called TradeStation. I mean, if you're looking for funding, you want to trade futures, I'd look at Top Step. You can see it pinned in the chat. Or, you know, if you want to just trade personal, I would look at like Ninja Trader or TradeStation. I'm going to be given TradeStation. I got approved on TradeStation in literally a day, which is the way that it should be. So I'm going to be sending my money there soon. And it looks like a pretty clean platform as well, to be honest. Turn on psychology, audio, is that about... the amount of gold in that podcast was incredible. Yeah, 100%, man. Antonio, that's the key, man. I love trading psychology. Honestly, trading psychology is my favorite part of this game. You know, technical analysis is, for the most part, can be pretty straightforward and pretty simple. Hardest part of this game is the psychology, but it's also the part that I enjoy the most. I kind of wish I did psychology when I went to uni, but I didn't know anything about trading then. Because I think it's pretty interesting, just understanding, like, you know, human behavior a little bit more as well. Ninja or TradeStation, cheers. Happy to do, man. Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, they're both good. It depends if you're trading on, like, you know, if you're trading on Mac, then obviously you would be going like TradeStation. But if you're trading on PC, yeah, Ninja's pretty good, man. Ninja's good. So this is the last 5 of this 15. You didn't quite grab the low one more time. Which reminds me, I might actually try and do that whilst we're sat here. I think we can get some scalps today. I took a little 10 pip scalp yesterday, knowing that it was off stream again, but it literally just, the fucking volume when we were on stream was ass. Well, no, actually it wasn't ass. We were close to taking a trade. We were close to flipping this and time move short, which actually would have been a banger of a trade. And then what did US do yesterday? Yeah, US, so where was the New York Opens? You kind of chopped around a lot, and then you kind of ripped the highs, and then completely ripped back down. So yeah, even US was pretty choppy yesterday. Tom got a job in 100 contracts here, cool. He's done a job in Let's Play. Yeah. He's a great trader, man. I was reading his book on the weekend, and I decided just to have a look onto him on YouTube. I'd seen some of his like little clips before, but then when I see he had like live trading session of him like trading like 300 contracts, and just he trades kind of actually similar to us. Like he trades like pretty much a naked chart, pure price action, and just trades what he sees. Like he sees it bouncing up a level. You see him take some losses. You also see him take some fucking great wins. You know, he takes like 10 points here and there, and man, that's all he needs, and it's amazing. It's pretty much like how we trade gold, like, you know,
yeah,
10, 15.
We trade with the banks.
We absolutely do.
Even on a bank holiday.
But yeah, seeing someone trade like 300 contracts is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So you go grab that previous low again, which is nice. 15's looking pretty heavy here. Very, very heavy. Where could we flip this short in a second? What I learned doing psychology was to ask a question, and how does that make you feel a lot? Yeah, 100%, man. It's like the whole point of this game is to become a good loser. So all we can really do here is manage our risk and manage our emotions. You know, we're not here to predict the markets. All we can do is react, manage our emotions, and manage our risk. There's not really that much to it. But yeah, I love. If anyone else has any other good trading psychology books, feel free to shout them over. I love listening to them. I got a few credits to use on Audible as well, actually. So I need to buy new. I need to buy new Audible books soon. If anyone's read any good books, doesn't have to be just trading as well. So it looks like we're just going to spike straight down into this support, which is fine. If we come into this support, you know, we could be looking to just play this range today. See how this 5 minutes going to close here. We're actually going to close below this low. This is the low we would have needed to grab for a potential push back up, but we've now grabbed that low. And to try and make the wins more than losses where possible. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. So this 15, if this 5 actually closes below this previous low, you may continue pushing down. But if it rejects it, then you may start to see a little retracement, which would be 14. Even to come and retrace these levels now. I actually kind of did there. Wow, that was quick. I didn't see that. Look at that. Broke. Retested them lows. Bam, look at that. 12 ticks already. We had some volume. Look at the volume we're getting to. This is great. This is beautiful. Did you guys on Zoom, did anyone really trade Asia? I saw some of you guys took like 2 plays, which was good.
Nah.
Right, 10 seconds, we're getting this 15 close. If you get an instant top wick, you'll probably see it start to push lower. Alright, you got instant top wick there. So the 5 minute closed below this low, so I think you may start pushing down a little bit more. Greetings, Aaron, Brian, what's going on, man? What up, what up? That pound futures is in a pretty interesting level up here. Had this third drive into the highs. Be interesting to see how that has that 15 minutes close. Yeah, pretty big rejection down the pound futures. You may see it dip a little bit lower. How did Nasdaq look yesterday? How's Nasdaq? Where's New York? New York, New York. Ooh, spiked up some highs at the open. Pushed down pretty nicely. That's a nice push on Nasdaq. Break them lows. Yeah, nice push. If anyone traded that, nice push. Nice top wick on this current 15 on gold. May come up into just maybe here. Potential short region on gold. And then shorting it back down into this support and probably spike down a little bit more. Yeah, probably spike down a little bit more. 41.5 buy. Yeah, it's a big level, man. Big level. Big 30 level. All of this is huge. You got a lot of support down here. So I would expect you're going to see a pretty steep push into there, and you're going to probably see a nice spike. But yeah, 1920 is also a nice level on gold. Oh, let me share in that. Let me share the pound using Discord as well. How are you, Aaron? I'm good, thank you, man. I'm good. I hope you're good as well. We're chilling, man. Hope we get some nice scalps. They look at this 30 on gold's looking very nice and steep here. We've got still got 12 minutes, so we're going to tap into this level. Going to be a big rejection, or we're going to actually just spike straight into it. It's an interesting level to look for longs because, you know, even if you're going to break it, you're still going to see, like, you know, a retracement of like back up into these regions, which would still give you a nice 16 pounds. It's just a matter of how much do you actually dip. Where's fundamentals here? Let me show in a pound news.
Oh, man.
Hey, what's going on, man? FX3. Let me send this one in. What the fuck? Is it? Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Straight into September, straight into rain.
Yeah. No time come off your storeroom. You're on the beach.
Yeah, I was gonna block me.
Fuck.
5 minutes time to push. UK jobs report shows unemployment rate higher. Fuck, the pound is not looking good, man. Pound is not looking good.
No. UK is not looking good either, to be honest, man.
Nah, it's really not, man. How's it in Wales? Is it pretty much like the same?
I saw the same in
Yeah.
UK, really, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we're all governed, didn't we? But the same thing. But, yeah, just I don't know. It's just the house prices are just stalled at the moment.
Yeah.
They came down a little bit. But I can see, like, I can see them come down a bit more because it's just not feasible, you know, long term. With how like the minimum wages, for example,
Yeah.
people on minimum wage, they're never going backing up. They're on about, sorry, I'm on YouTube now.
That's all good.
They're on about the average rent going up to 1,300 a month. The minimum wage is 1,400, and it's like, well, how are people gonna afford it?
Yeah.
Come on,
That's
come
like
on now.
1,300 like Jersey prices, which you don't really see in the UK.
No, it's I don't know. It's just not looking good.
No,
It's
it's really not.
a lot of the UK money is going towards a lot of things that it shouldn't, and I can't really disclose because I think that trigger a lot of people.
I know what you mean.
It's like,
Unemployment rates, they're the highest they've been since like back in 2020. Well, sorry, back in 21.
anyone,
Yeah.
that's mad. That is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know, let's be honest. That's 22 years ago.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
You know, you'd think that the UK would have evolved a lot,
Yeah.
and not and learnt from mistakes. You know.
I know. Actually, while you look at
All the
the
morning.
under 5 minute when they have their own value compared to the COMEX. So like I'm only trading the futures chart here, but I've always used the currency chart, and I use the currency chart just because it grabs highs and lows just a little bit more than the futures chart. Like sometimes, so if you look at this spike on the futures chart on the 30 minute, and only because I've traded the currency chart for longer, I'm still kind of getting used to it. You see like these spikes here to grab the previous daily lows it happened on the futures chart, but didn't actually happen here on the currency chart. And I mainly go off the currency chart just because that's what I've traded longer. And that'll happen the same for like intraday. I don't know if there's an example that's happened recently. Yeah, here. So if I was just watching this futures chart, I'd be looking for this to come back up and grab that high one more time. But it already did there on the currency chart, so it doesn't need to on the futures chart. So that kind of correlation for me, and until I get fully used to just watching the futures, these little spikes and re-grabbing highs is quite important for me to be able to before I can take a trade. So yeah, that's the reason I just have the 15 and 30 down here on the futures, and then the 5 up here on the currency, because the little 5 minute highs spikes into like highs and lows is like a big part of my plan. Obviously, I want to get it to a point where I'm just trading the futures charts, but them little things, yeah, they're pretty important. So you place trades at another chart. Yeah, so I'll place the trades here. If it loads. So I'll place my trades here, and then this on TradingView is purely for analysis. I used to have it so my trades would show on TradingView, but I just personally don't like it just because it kind of brings in some unnecessary emotions, you know, like seeing my position on the exact same chart where I'm doing analysis sometimes just kind of throws me off a little bit. Yeah, look at that pound sell-off. That's a very nice. I should have fucking looked to take that short. Look at that. 20 tick bounce off that third drive into the highs in the pound. Getting weaker. Appreciate it. Thanks, mate. Yeah, no worries, man. What's up? What up, man?
So you getting any better either, to be honest, you meant?
Nah, I fucking don't think it will. I probably see pounds sell off more. I reckon. I mean, technical wise in the pound futures, daily is looking pretty steep for a potential rollover.
Okay.
Come back down into these levels and you fucking race it over the next few months, dip all the way back down there. How's the weekly looking? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Fucking hell. This could be a huge top wick on pound. Close below this level. This could be a huge top wick, and fucking hell, pound futures could dip massively on the weekly. Could have a big retracement if it continues to get weaker. Like overall, You've been in this huge swing downtrend since what? Back in June 21, you just started this complete new downtrend. This could just be a big pullback and just fucking keep dropping down to, you know, like 1.22 is a pretty nice level. That's like a big swing level. 1.22, pretty solid level.
I think we'd ever join the euro.
We've
left now, so I don't think we can.
I fucking wish we would. that was such bullshit.
I don't bother, boy.
He's your mate.
I guess he's our mate more than yours.
Yeah, I guess.
Never have a vote, did you?
No, I didn't get a say.
I honestly find that absolutely mind-boggling.
Yeah, it's so stupid. It makes no sense.
I wonder if the Isle of Man, if they have votes, because they're kind of the same to you, aren't they?
Yeah, I reckon they probably do, to be honest. I have no idea why we don't. Maybe because, you know, there's like fucking 20 people there, don't bother.
Like the British Island that the UK have. Yeah, no, we're not going to give them the vote.
Take too long to ship over the votes, don't bother.
Yeah, polling stations.
Someone said look at the New Zealand dollar. Yeah, have a look at the New Zealand dollar. Let's have a look. So daily, haven't really looked at New Zealand dollar in a while. Let's have a look at the weekly just to get a quick overview. Weekly on the New Zealand dollar is looking pretty bearish, to be honest. You've had this push down, you've come up, you've wicked out these weekly highs, closed bullish, last week flipped bearish. This current week on the New Zealand dollar currently has no bottom wick, so I wouldn't be surprised if you see the New Zealand dollar flip bearish soon. That's the current weekly low. If you look at the 4 hour, you've had this little uptrend here. You probably got a little trend line coming up, so you could be looking to come and manipulate around this trend line. You know, you probably just want to adjust that, probably to come down even lower into there. The only point of where shorts become invalid is if you probably close back above this level here. I think New Zealand dollar to keep pushing down. On an intraday perspective, you've pushed down. What, you're 26 minutes into this current hourly. If you don't flip in this hourly, you may spike up, grab this high, tap back into this resistance, sort of create this left shoulder, big head, come back up to that right shoulder, and then you'll be looking for that pushback lower on the New Zealand dollar. Let me just see how gold's looking for a second. Coming into that 30 support now. We're going to execute some trades today. We're going to take some snipes. Get back to executing gold. So yeah, if I had to say on New Zealand dollar, and unless you could look to sell if it does flip in this current hourly for that push down, but if this current hourly doesn't flip, then you just closes doji, then you may see a spike up into here, and then you could be looking for a pretty nice big push down into there. 50 is about to close doji here on gold, which is okay because you're around pretty big support. See if we close below this low, or you end up closing back above. We're at this 30 support. Even if we're going to break this support, like I say, I still think you're going to see a worthwhile pullback and a worthwhile bounce of like 20 ticks potentially. What about euro on the daily? Yep, we'll have a look, man. We'll have a look. Check NAS. Yeah, let's just have a look at NAS a second ago. Let me go. So you came up, grabbed them highs, dipped back down, pushed higher. Looks like we're pretty bullish. Let me just have a look. Let me see if Harry's here. Let me just see how we got. We got 1 minute till gold close. I just want to see this 15 close. NAS on the daily, I think closed quite bullish. Yeah, so NAS on the daily has closed back above this level, which is a big level on us. So daily's flipped nice and bullish. So as long as you don't grab the daily high, I'd be looking for a bottom wick on NAS to retest and then keep pushing higher. NAS is looking pretty bullish now. You probably will see it come up. You know, you didn't grab, before this little push down here, you didn't grab any weekly highs. So I'll be watching NAS if you're getting some longs to see how we react once we grab them highs. But also be watching the S&P just in case these have been grabbed. Let me just have a quick look. Because if they've been grabbed in the S&P, then it doesn't really matter. Oh, there you go. Look at that. That's a nice level we were talking about. Broke above. Keep pushing higher. That was from the Sunday call. 10 seconds here on Goldie. 30's looking pretty steep. So you'll probably see it wick down more before a potential retracement. Could you get some shorts? Where would you want to short gold? If you can come and grab the 15 high before grabbing the low, you could look for some shorts on gold in a second. On an intraday perspective on NAS, yeah, I'd want to see it kind of. Yeah, you kind of already have broken above there, retesting them levels. You had that nice reversal formation there. Look at that, lovely. Push down, grab the lows, never closes below the wick. So that's what you want to see. You want to see the low, the low respected. If you close below the lows like this, then you keep driving down. But if you respect the lows of the candles, can wick it out as much as you want, it will keep pushing higher. So that's a pretty nice reversal formation right there. I don't know. I wouldn't want to say too much in London. But see how we react around here. If you get closures above this level here, then you know you'd be looking for that overall push up. 30's closed bullish, and this is current top wick, so you could even see, you know, NAS flip bearish, bullish right here. If this 30 can continue pushing higher, then you may actually see that run up a little bit more. So Goldie's having a nice little retracement here, which is good. I think if you're going to see that 20 tick badge, you're at least going to come and grab this low one more time. So if you can see potential shorts back down into that 30 low, where we kind of want to retrace from on the 5 minute, you know, what, 5. See if you can retrace a little bit more. It's a nice 30 level here. See on the 5 here, if the 5 was going to have a retracement back up into like some significant levels, like all the way up here that we're talking about, then you're at least going to come and grab, you're going to grab these lows first. You know, you could have a little pullback, but I think if you're going to see a pullback like, you know, back up into these regions, you're going to see it grab the lows one more time. Grab that liquidity, and then that's when you could then start to see that retracement back up into these lows. I'd be very surprised if this just completely pushes from here without wicking out these lows one more time. So if we can wick out them lows but not actually close below, then we'll still be open to some longs. So there you go. So I'd have that little retracement back down. I think we also, so we'll get rid of this 15 low now. Now I'm watching this 15 high to see if that can get grabbed. If you can wick out the lows and then retrace that, yeah, you could have a nice little bounce. Thoughts on Euro? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Did we come and grab them lows? No, not yet. I think you're going to see that wick down a little bit more. Let me just set a little alert here, and then we'll look at Euro. So, looking at the Euro, well, look at that spike. When was that? Was that in Asia today? Holy shit! Look at that spike on the Euro futures. That's huge. That is huge, huge, huge. Yeah, holy shit! That's a massive spike. Why the volume of the mic is low? Is it? I can try and turn it up if it is.
I can hear you fine.
You can hear me fine? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I was just talking a little bit quiet. I'm whispering. Or it's just my headset. No, maybe. I'm not too sure. Could be me. It's fine. Cool. Thank you, Caroline. Yeah, Euro futures. Let's have a look. 852. Cool. On the daily, so the daily on the Euro futures is closed back above this level, but you've already come up and wicked out these highs here. So it'll be interesting to see if you're going to start to find some support and continue pushing up, or this is going to be enough of a liquidity grab to push back lower. So did yesterday close above the previous high? Not really. Yeah, kind of. Kind of just closed back above. Hourly. The Euro future, I personally would stay away from Euro futures. It's looking pretty choppy. You do have this level right here, you know, so you're kind of bouncing within a pretty tight range.
Gold just grabbed the previous fight.
Oh, nice. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker. I mean, I wouldn't have executed straight away, but yeah. We just wicked out that low, and now you've seen that push back higher. That's very. I'm just surprised I didn't wick out my alert. Let me get rid of this. Oh, you. Did actually? Yeah, actually did. Yeah. Literally just. Literally just wicked out.
On the 1 minute, it was nice as a breakout.
Yeah, 6 tick push. Yeah, so that might be enough. We get bullish close, come grab some 5 minute lows, and you may see that retracement back up into them highs. I would have expected to wick out a little bit more. Did it get grabbed on the futures as well? No.
So the double bottom.
Yeah.
So we have the double bottom there.
I still think you're going to spike out this support a little bit more. I just would love to see it retrace a little bit more so I can jump in shorts. If we just if I was going to go long, I have to be break even once you grab the previous 15-minute high here as well. Let me just make this chart. Let me just make these charts a little bit bigger here. Not too much noise going on. Where's the 15 support? So the main 15 support is further down here. But yeah, I should say Euro futures. I'd wait till you get a breakout, probably of this range, because the Euro can chop quite a lot. I was never a fan of trading like Euro USD. It's one of the most manipulated and highest volume traded currencies. So you do get a lot of manipulation. But if you do get a breakout of this range, then you could look to take it. But the price action to the left is also like in this range as well. If you break into this range, it also becomes very, very choppy. We're having a 5 tick bounce. There you go. So we're grabbing the previous 15-minute high there. There you go. There's that bounce off that support.
Oh.
7 pip bounce off that support.
Could have placed a buy stop over there.
Too tight, yeah. If I was going to take an entry, it'd have to be like an actual retest entry. I think if you take a buy stop here, you'd probably still spike down a little bit more. There you go. That's another example of how gold's been so fucking simple recently. Goes bullish, come back down, wick the lows, buy off the support. Here we go.
It would be a good idea if we had grabbed the previous 15.
Yeah. 1921.35 might be good to short. 1921.35.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice level. There you go. Look at that push.
Look at the volume.
Yeah, nice push there. Very nice
Oh,
push.
that's no sunshine. Let's give us an entry, isn't
Who's in?
Yep, close full. I'm done for the day. See you guys tomorrow. There's your 10 ticks for the day. Lovely bounce of that 30 support. It's super simple again.
Look at.
That's honestly how simple gold's been moving recently. Same as the same pushes in Asia. Just bouncing off the supports 10 ticks pretty easily. Stop loss is just, if you close below, like if the 30 closed below, that's your stop loss placement. As soon as it closes below, cut the trade. I still think you are gonna. Well, actually, if we close too bullish here, then this hourly is actually going to be given a pretty big wick, and you may come back up and tap into these regions. But look how big this is, huge hourly support. So this is what I'm saying. You're bound to see. You've already got that 10 tick bounce off that level. I think you probably bounce a little bit more. If we close below this previous low on the hourly, then I think you'll spike it out a little bit more. And if we come and grab the highs, I'll look for some shorts into that. Because if you close like this, bearish below this low, come and grab the highs. From these highs to come back down and re-grab that low, it's still going to be a nice little push. Because gold is very rarely, if ever, going to tap into support once and just completely push. It may come up and retest this level first, which is still fine. It's still, again, going to be a great short level. That's a kind of, what's that high we got marked on there? Is that the 30 high? What high do I have marked on there? Yeah, that's the 30 high. But there you go, there's that bounce. Lovely push.
And nearly went long there.
Off these lows?
No, that's the break. I like the 1 minute. I don't know why.
Let's go with that.
Well, I always said up to 1 minute, but
That's
I like
good.
it. But it just had a bit of
Look at that wick.
roughly around support, so
That would have been there.
Yeah, would be at 8 pips already.
that would have been
Yeah, that would have been fucking beautiful. Look at that.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Lovely, lovely, lovely push. Getting some volumes. Big volume down, big volume back up on weekend on gold.
good.
Now,
We need 100 pips this month.
10 a day. 10 a day every day.
Yeah. Trade with 15 seconds.
That just literally, as again is what we've been talking about recently. That's literally as simple as gold can be recently. It comes into the support, you click buy, you've just made 15 ticks. That's you done for the day.
Yep.
As simple as that. Same as the plays in Asia, same as the trade I took yesterday. It's literally as simple as that.
There's a lot of noise at 1943 in the book market.
Yeah, I think we're going to see some nice rejections from there as well.
Are you using 10 contracts in your live account?
Nah, I'm using. I mean, it's different really. I don't really share what I'm using on my live account just because it's quite personal to me.
No, not about live. The one I'm talking about is Top Step Express. It's called. Right?
No, you're limited on top step till you grow it. So I'll be on about 2 to 3 until I grow it. Then you have to. Oh, there you go. Look at that. So
So there's a limit for the live account.
let me just see this push. I think this could be a liquidity grab here. I think he's still going to spike out these lows. There's no top wick on this 5 either. If this is a liquidity grab to come back up and re-grab them highs, it's a bit tight. But yeah, on the express you're allowed to scale up the contract once you grow the account.
Oh, is it?
I reckon this could be a liquidity grab on Goldie. Let's just see. We're at 10 seconds. Oh yeah, look at that. It's going to be together.
It's coming up.
You get 1 minute time frame.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at that spike. That's a big ass spike. Look at that.
Boom.
Boom. Yeah, huge. What a push. What a push.
And it's nice to see this amount of movement.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Alright, that's that. If I was in longs, that would be my upside target because you've just wicked out the previous 30. So from that support up into that previous high, you've almost got like 18 ticks there on gold. If anyone did take that bounce, very well done. Now I want to see how we're going to react around here. If we're going to find some resistance and come back down and re-grab the lows. I'm out of the gold buy. Time to grab the lows. Yeah, good job, man. Good job. Exactly what I'm talking about. Buys off that support. Come and grab the previous 30. As soon as you grab that 30, you may be looking to come back down and grab the lows. Just keep playing the range. You may spike up a little bit more though, up into here. But you've wicked out that high, that 5 minute high that we've been talking about, and had an instant instant sellers have come straight into the markets right after grabbing that high and tapping back into these levels, which is pretty strong. We're gonna have the 15 close here as well. Strong level for sellers, yeah. It's a big level. Oh, I got a reply from the bookmap people. I'm gonna be able to use bookmap soon.
But get in.
So we'll be able to use that live on stream, which will be good.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
It's just a huge confluence at the moment.
I agree. It's right. Let's see how this 5 is going to close. Is this 5 minutes going to instantly push up or push down? Let me just move the chat out of the way. Spike up a little bit more. Don't grab this low, and I will look for some shorts. I don't know what that feels are going to be like at this moment. Hourly, yeah. Look at that hourly wick. That is a huge spike. You're grabbing the previous 5-minute low. See, the thing is, you have had a big wick here, but you have still actually closed pretty bullish. It wouldn't surprise me to spike up a little bit more. Oh, thanks. Not a bad play. If this 5-minute can flip back bullish, this could be a nice little play here. I'm not interested in the retest entry because you've already pushed up quite a lot and you've grabbed the highs. If we start to throw some rejections, because we're grabbing this previous 5-minute low, and on the 5-minute you're also now retesting around here. I'm not going to take the retest entry because the way this 30 is looking, but if this 5 can flip bullish, you know, you could see this spike up in another leg, and come and grab the previous 15-minute high here, and you know, potentially tap back into like call it 1944. The reason I would take the break of the highs is because if it doesn't flip bullish, then this 30 just may continue to push down, which is fine. If you close back below this level, then I'll just go short. Because I'd be surprised if you just drop from here. I think, like, looking on the hourly, even if the hourly closes like this, you're probably still going to see this hourly high get grabbed.
The 1944 is a strong level.
1944, yeah. I like that. Yeah, it's a big level. To come back up and retest that,
Yeah.
is pretty nice. From where we're sitting right now, to come back up and retest that, yeah, 15 ticks, nice.
A lot of sailors at like 1921, 1942. I don't know how much of a confluence the bookmark may be. I don't know.
I think it's pretty high, to be honest, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I mean, well, let me fire it up as well. It depends on how strong the colours are, doesn't it? I'm still kind of you probably watched it more than me.
Yeah.
I mean, bookmap's just good because like it's actual, like it's real orders. You can trade it into them orders, and you're gonna see some pretty big reactions.
Yeah.
Anyone who's long in this move is going to be taking profit up them regions as well. Bookmap gold.
1943 was definitely a level. You know, when you were speaking about the retracement.
Yeah.
I was about 1943 for sure. There's definitely a level it's going to tap.
Yeah.
It has, which is just like it definitely will help with if you're in a trade and you're looking for a TP, you'll have to look at the bookmark and
Mhm.
okay, that's my TP.
1946 looks like a pretty strong level as well.
Yeah.
1946, where's that? That's quite far away, but yeah.
Wait, yeah, that.
It's quite far away. 1946, yeah, 1946. What's your entry for gold buys? Nothing yet, man. Nothing yet. I just have this drawn up. I haven't put anything just yet because we're getting very close to this hourly close. And the closer we get to this, you know, I may just wait. If this 5 minute can close back below here, I may short this 30 push back down. But yeah, we tapped right into that upper target. Should have fucking taken some. Whoever said look at euro, you owe me $1,000. Nah, to be fair, it spiked that quick. I probably don't even think I would have got it in time. To be honest. Yeah, well, so I was looking at the book map. Let me have a look here. Book map. So he had a lot of buys at 1942,
Yeah.
1941.5 around there. It looked like a pretty strong level.
Yeah. That's roughly where that double bottom is on the futures.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big level. Big level. I don't have this buy order in just yet, guys, by the way. Because if I was in this long, you know, I'd be TPing here. So I'm kind of seeing how we're going to react around here. You know, if I was in this, you'd be out there like 15 ticks in and out, done. That 5 minute flip there would have been nice. And we knew that 1 minute liquidity grab that we watched live was fucking clean as well. And if you just snipe that, what did you hit? Yeah, only 6 ticks, probably got break even. But is this now going to be a nice little left shoulder, head, right shoulder? I think we wait for this hourly close, because we get the London Open here as well. And the way that this hourly initially opens is going to be the decider of where we could take this flip. YouTube fam, drop a little like for the stream. Get them likes up. I think we could have a play here soon. I think you're going to see these 15 highs get wicked out a little bit more. You may grab the lows first as well. Because if this 30 does close bullish, come down bottom wick, re-grab the highs, tap into these levels a little bit more, 1944, and then re-come and grab the lows. Or if the 5 minute, you know, does close back below here, then, you know, we can look for shorts back down into the lows. Because how's this hourly looking? Yeah, so the decider here is going to be if this hourly can actually close below the wick of the previous. If it can't close below, then you can see things like this. Doesn't close below, wicks it down, keeps pushing higher. So if we don't close below the wick here, you may see like another spike back down, but then you may see it come back up and at least retrace the high, the current high of this hourly. If you close below though, you may get the top weight to keep pushing down. So the way this hourly closes in 6 minutes is going to be very key. Very, very key. I've seen the bears were a bit strong in the 5 minute. Yeah, it does. Well, you did have, I mean, you did have a wick, but you have also had a pretty strong push up as well. But overall, yeah, you know, we are in this nice little push down, nice little retracement. You're gonna keep pushing down. So if we get closures below here, then amazing. You know, you can go short, and you could just risk off this high. I would have considered buys if this 5 minute had flipped bullish and filled in this wick and pushed just a little bit higher. Because Because if you jump in anything right now, then you have to survive the next hourly wick. Like if you jump in longs here, you know the next hourly could open, push down, create a bottom wick, and then flip bullish. You'd have to go survive that hourly. And stops below this low, I think, are quite risky. Because like I say, gold is never just going to have, you know, one touch, big rejection, huge push. Comes down, grabs the lows multiple times. You know, has a nice reaction, wicks out the lows, pushes up, wicks out the lows again, pushes up. So if we close below, top wick, short down into that low, amazing. Oh man, I'm so
You're waiting for the London Open now.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think we just wait.
Okay,
Yeah.
Could I ask you a question as well?
Yes, of course.
While you're waiting.
Of course,
Still
man.
on the 1 minute on gold.
Yep.
Um,
Why is it not clicking?
would you
What the
have either or of these trend lines?
Let's see. Let me see.
I'm pretty zoomed in with that. So, we do have
Yeah, that was lovely. Wick down, push.
there. Would you want to have that there?
I think I would just because it's so steep, I think I would just do that instead. Yeah, I think I would just.
Alright, okay, yeah.
I think I would just do it as just only because it's so steep. I think I would just do it as like a support level.
Okay.
We can have this little breakout. Grabbed these highs. Different. 1 minute's looking like a damn barcode on fucking gold. Holy shit. Holy shit. So if you actually just look at if we look at this level for a second, you know, this is actually a pretty strong level. Whenever gold trades above this, you know, you get these rejections, and then this is when you can actually see that nice push. So if you in the next 3 minutes, if you reject it, we could be looking re-grab the lows one more time, and then yeah, that could actually be a nice little play. Look at that. Close above there, bit of a shit close, but still ended up filling the highs. Broke above, comes down, re-grabs the lows, flips bullish, keeps pushing higher. So it's actually I put that level on the 1 minute, but it's actually a pretty nice level. Let me get rid of that level. We've had some nice volume kick in there. We want to see it continue this London Open.
Yeah.
A big push down pre-London. That'll spike up pre-London again. So where London goes is going to be pretty interesting. I mean, overall, if you look at the book map here, let me get rid of this. If you take a look at book map, overall, 1946 is going to be a pretty strong level today, which is sitting back down at this level here, which is pretty nice. And then, you know, if you do break lower than 1940, which is back down at these lows, and that's that daily low, is also going to be the next target. So 1940, 1946 is kind of the range for today.
The nice range as well, to be fair.
Yeah, it is, man. It is. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get book map set up either today or tomorrow, and then we can use it every day on stream, and we can just start watching it more together. I think it'll be good.
Yeah, that would be good, especially if it's live.
Yeah.
Just messaged in the YouTube chat. Yeah, nobody's really messaged about my question. Only where they think it's going not too long.
Oh yeah, just so we can comment.
Yeah.
Because you can change the settings of it so it looks like more like kind of candle sort of thing, which I've seen people use. Kind of looks a bit cleaner.
Okay.
All of a sudden, everyone start using bookmap, and before you know it, all the retail traders are gonna be jumping over to futures. They're like, no, stay away.
Yeah, go on. Don't say anything.
Yeah, guys, I've gone back to forex.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't trade futures.
I noticed this morning, do you know that bloke I can't watch live?
Yeah.
That Top Step and Bookmark liked his post.
Oh yeah.
So get on that.
Yeah. I need
Give
to
him a
go.
message of where's my like.
Well, they followed me on they followed me back on Instagram finally, so I'll let them off.
Go on.
They followed my
Okay.
FTB trading page as well.
Oh, there you go. That's fine. It was close for a minute, you know. Could have just left them.
But yeah, I was watching. I watched a little bit of Top Step TV yesterday. It was pretty interesting. It was pretty good.
Alright, yeah.
Pretty fun to watch. Ooh, so you just... If we can wick down and grab these lows, I'm going to look for some longs here on gold. Cool, there you go, amazing. There you go, you're just grabbing these lows here. Let me just make this a little bit bigger. It's getting quite a tight range. If we can just see his currency chart didn't grab the lows there. And to retrace, yeah, it could be nice. Yeah, don't push from there, motherfucker.
Last 15 was like 3 pips.
Yeah, tiny volume. And that hourly, see, this is why previous hourly lows, understanding them is so interesting. Look how the body literally closed exactly on the low of the previous. Couldn't just close a few pips below. Closes exactly on that low. So
Yeah.
we now grab the previous 15-minute low here as well. Many retails start with forex and moves to futures. Yeah, definitely, man. I've been seeing it a lot. I think it's gonna come up a little bit more as well soon. All right, there you go. Cool. We're starting to push down. Where would we want to look for some longs? Maybe, yeah, probably around here in a second. Let me see. Let me see if I can. I want to see what the volume's like. I want to take a little position and see what the fills are like in a second. Oh, so you've got the 30. So the hourly closes had a big rejection. 30 is, yeah, also kind of pushing down. You just, yeah, just 5's looking. There's a nice little bounce at that level actually. This could be a bottom wick on this current 15, re-grabbing the previous low. What would the stop be? So if you take some longs here, stop's gonna be like 5 pips, which is pretty nice. I made it for some long. I made it look for some longs in a second, but I'll probably go in half risk just to assess what the fills are like here. Still pushing. It's okay. I'm not going to take it just yet. Because the 30 also couldn't close back above the previous either. Ooh, there you go. Look at it. There are some spikes here. Look at these spikes. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Waiting for a strong candle.
Yeah, some fucking volume.
Yeah.
Some damn volume.
I don't think I'll hold it all up to 1946. Or
No, I absolutely won't. I'll pretend I will, but I won't.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll draw it up for you guys. I won't do it though.
Maybe I'll leave one contract like that. Maybe I'll do it. I'll try.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I did say try.
I mean, sometimes even just leaving one contract and seeing how much it can run and the power of just leaving one contract to run it can be huge.
Yeah.
If this 5-minute close is bullish above these highs, any bottom wick, I think we take this higher.
Even in person, we can make you press those fingers on the keyboard.
So that's going to be the next high. Yeah, I mean, 1946 does make sense. It's a lovely level and also give you that previous high as well.
Go on.
You wouldn't. 10 contracts, no stop loss.
I will.
Stop loss all the way down here. 35
So I usually-
TP.
Telling again.
I really want to see it. This 5 minute was looking like it was going to reject, and I was going to look for some longs, but the way that it keeps trying to flip and the sellers keep pushing it back down doesn't look like it's quite ready.
No, it is. And then opening now is 41, isn't it? 1941.
Yeah. But if we close back above this support, then yeah, you can look for some longs. See, you can see how strong this level is. And it's 15 to come back up and re-grab some highs. Look at Nas looking like a short. Yeah, I'll take a look, man. I'll take a look. I'm just going to see this 5 minute close on Goldie. And I'll have a little look. Because we haven't even you've grabbed no 5 minute highs here. You had literally zero highs have been grabbed. Excuse me. All right. So, how much is this body? 40. So 5 minute has just now closed back below the support without really grabbing any highs. So no reason to jump in the longs just yet. You've just grabbed the previous 5 minute low there. If anything, if I do take anything, I might take it off the 15. I might take the break of the 15 high, to be honest. I think it might be a safer bet.
Yeah. I'm looking for a close anywhere above 1942.6 or 0.8 on the 1 minute I'm looking, but
yeah.
I'm gonna go to the 5 now, see what that is. Yeah.
Do we have any news into the US session? I don't think so.
I never looked, to be fair.
We got. So you just said none today. I think tomorrow's the big day. Yeah, tomorrow's CPI, and then Thursday is unemployment claims. Now, we've had a lot of US news recently.
Yeah.
Take a look at. Oh yeah, someone said take a look at Nasdaq. Let me have a look, man. Did we flip on that high? No. So you didn't. Where was the high we were looking at? I can't remember. Why? I don't know why I've lost it. You gap down. Yeah, it's looking pretty bearish, isn't it? FOMC as well this week. Yeah, is that on Thursday as well? Or is that on? Yeah. Where is that? I saw FOMC the other day. It's a big week. Very big week. Yeah, Nasdaq is looking pretty bearish actually. It's looking bearish, but it's looking quite. So you came back up. You tapped into that resistance level. I don't know where the analysis has gone from before, but you tapped back into that level, failed to close above, had a little dip back lower. The only thing on Nasdaq shorts is it is a very, very tight range. It's quite messy. I think if you get closures below here, amazing. Unless you would have got shorts from these highs after grabbing it, I would wait to see how we react around here. How's gold looking here? 15 starting to reject. I'll probably look for the 15 flip, which stops are going to be around 5, 13. Yeah, could be a 5 minute fake out here. 5 minute recloses. 5 minute to reclose back above this level. As long as there's volume and we don't range, I think we may see us push higher into the 1567. 1567.75. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, beautiful entry, man. Lovely entry. Right off that level, yeah. Like there. Lovely entry. That's a great entry, man. Great little London scalp there. Nice play, man. Very nice play. Very nice play. Scalping the levels. That's what I'm trying to do on gold here. Once we can get back up to the highs or the lows, I want to do the same. If I do take some buys on gold, it'll be it'll be this resistance, but it'll be more so this 30-minute high to come and grab. Which if you can, flip back bullish on this 30, is like 17 minimum. Then if you get the spikes up into 1946, amazing. Let's just see. Hello, we're only 8 minutes into this London Open, so we've got plenty of time. Plenty of time here. We're not rushing anything. We haven't missed anything just yet. I think I did miss a little bit of a move yesterday, to be honest. Yeah, because yesterday did have a really nice. No, we didn't miss it, but it did drop. Like, the thing is, I was really looking at yesterday, and I was like, could we have actually entered this? And for the most part, to enter the shorts like off this region that we were watching, after the 5 minute close is so bullish, you would want to see the 5 minute at least, you know, maybe close a little bit doji. But when it closes, and if you look at it on the 15, when it closes very bullish and then just completely closes bearish, there's not really anything to actually do there. You want to see it at least, you know, respike the highs. 15 closes a bit doji, and then you can look for the pushback down. So it's like, it didn't actually, you know, at the time it did seem like it was moving a lot, but it didn't actually really do anything. 15 closed nice and bullish. To then predict that it's going to completely flip bearish, it's just trying to predict too much, especially without, you know, grabbing the high, something like that. And then the 15 came back down, respected it, and then just ranged. Oh fuck, what am I talking about? That's fucking Friday. Ignore me, that's Friday. Where was the I'm a fucking idiot. Here, there you go, here. It's almost the exact same thing. Here. Yeah, 15 closed incredibly bullish, and then reflip back bearish. Whereas you'd like to see something like this. Bullish, doji, and then, you know, look for the bearish flip out of that. But when yesterday closed incredibly bullish and incredibly bearish, you know, unless you got a top wick, you know, it was almost impossible to jump in the shorts from there. I was looking at Friday, but Friday was almost the exact same play. So 5 minute. Oh, the 15. If the 15 closes below here, you may actually start to push back down. Seems like bulls are trying to wear out the bears. Let me have a look at. Let me see how much volume there is here. Yeah, it does look like it actually. I need to see if this. I kind of need to see if this 15 is actually gonna close below the previous. Because the 30, you know, is closed bearish, then closed bullish, and it's just looking slightly choppy. But if we have a look at I have the fucking subscription for it. Just to see how much. See how many orders are coming. There's not a whole heap.
Not really.
I'll have a look at. Sorry, mate, go on.
1940 is getting darker. That's the only trouble.
Is it? That's interesting. 1940, yeah. I'll have a look at the depth of market. I just sometimes look at every now and again just to see like how many orders are coming in. There's not a whole heap. But it looks like the buyers are definitely starting to take control.
I don't care where it goes. Just give me a clear break, so I can enter.
Yeah, because since we've had this little push up, we have just gone straight back into a little 5 pip range. I mean, if this 15 closes back above the previous, then that's a nice confirmation to look for that 30 flip. Hey, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, we can see the orders in Super DOM, right?
In what, sorry, man?
Super DOM on Ninja.
Yeah, you should be able to see it in there, man. Yeah, depth of market. You should get it in there. I'm having a look at it on Trader8. But yeah, you should get it in there, man. Harry's joining. Where's Harry gone? Harry was joining. He's gone. Where's the zoom thing? Yeah. Oh. Harry joined and then left.
Is this going to be a liquidity grab now?
Yeah, if this 5 minute closes back up, I'm going to go long.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, go on.
Angel with the push. Look at that Nasdaq sell-off. Very nice, man. Very, very nice. Look at that. Once it cleared that support, bam, smack straight through. Lovely push. Nasdaq with a clean move. Look at that. Yeah, beautiful. Lovely catch. Better catch than gold. Very nice, man. Very, very nice.
It's Angel going.
I mean, if we completely close bearish here, then you know we just have to look to take it lower. I think. Nice amount of beautiful. We're buying 14 contracts, Naz. Yeah, beautiful trade, man. Very, very nice trade. If you just grab the lows, almost grab the lows. You got that back down to that support. Very nice trade. A nicer run down than gold there. Look at that lovely push.
It's 14 contracts on NAS.
Yeah, full margin. Is in full margin.
Holy cow.
From
2 pips. Okay, I'm done.
yeah, and it goes short from where was it? Like around the 7.5 region here, 1975.75. There.
Oh,
Yeah, lovely push.
okay. Nice enjoy.
Trading a funded account. Yeah, no, it's great, man. Still amazing push. Very, very nice push. Very nice push, man. 5 minutes just got a bit doji. Look at that, Goldie. Man, look at Naz. Naz is ripping. Gold's fucking doji. Even on the 5 minute on Naz. Look at that. Perfect flip entry 2. Yeah, that's, I literally was just looking at that, man. That's a fucking lovely entry. Broke the level. Came back up for the top wick. Reflip back bearish. That was on the 1 minute. Yeah, that's a lovely entry, man. Lovely, lovely entry. Oh, even from there, look at that. Break the level. Top wick. Boom. Oh, don't just push gold. Don't be a motherfucker.
Oh, really?
If it closes back above, we'll go long. GJ's had a beautiful man. No more beautiful moves unless it's on gold. GJ.
Okay, now we just grab the previous 15.
Yeah, wicked out the lows on. Let me get off the 1 minute. Oh yeah, big push.
No bottom but on 5 yet.
Yeah, there is on the futures chart, but yeah, there's not on the currency.
If this closes like this, we could take some shots, I guess. Doji.
Yeah, because you have grabbed the previous 15 high now, unless it closes above. It's not a bad level. Yeah, G just had a fucking clean move as well. Oh my god. Was there an inch on GJ? Got a little nice little head and shoulders there on GJ. Boom. Could be looking for that. Top wick. Boom. Very nice. Enjoy, Angel Man. Great trade, man. Enjoy, enjoy.
Let's see.
I mean, if this 5 can flip bearish, you could have a sell on the break of this current low on gold.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
To come back down, what stop's going to be like 5 ticks? It's just such a it's just a very tight range.
6.5 pips, yeah.
Let's see. I mean, if it closes back above the level, then you could actually go long. 30 is not really showing too much just yet. Look at this 30, not really showing a whole lot. I'm going for a nice pizza dinner tonight. Nice pizza dinner on the beach, which will be good.
On the beach?
Yeah, man, on the beach.
How good is that?
Living the dream. I would like it to be paid for before I go though. So if I have to catch 1 pip and dip, might have to.
Dead set. Just a couple wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, well, I'll take 5 pips. Give me 5 pips, $500. I'll be done.
Same.
Business class to Bali.
Absolutely.
Oh, this looks interesting.
Yeah, it does. I just want to see some fucking volume. I mean, if it breaks, if you see a break of this level, then you're very likely to see the push down, because this is the low you don't want to be respected. You're going to push up. And is that the which is the so this is the 5 out of 15. Excuse me. 1 pip pizza. Yeah, more than that. Yeah, it's one pip, and that's the meal paid for. Five-minute does not want to push down just yet here. Does not want to dip. This is why I would much rather see this close above. If this can close above, I would much rather take this higher, because I think this 30 needs to come up and retest these levels a little bit more. So if we get closure above here in 10 seconds, you know, that's the nice 3-pin pattern reversal formation. Close back above, you know, we can take it back up inside 1944. Just close above.
Yeah.
Don't close on it like an asshole. Close above. Let me get rid of the dumb little gap up there in the futures actually.
It's taking the highs and the lows.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it has. It's grabbed 15's grabbed the lows, but it's still closed below. Bearish.
Nah.
Meh.
No business class.
No business class, no pizza tonight. I don't think. Dinner's cancelled.
We take the road.
I think it's gonna go up, but not sure when yet. Yeah, I agree, man. We can't like look at the state of this current 30. Can't really say to be honest. I also agree. I think it's gonna go up. You know, come back up and retest like 1946, but even like 1945. But it's just, how long is it gonna fucking take to get there? Like from here up into like 1944. It's like 15 ticks, which, you know, I'll take 15 ticks, but it's like, how long is it gonna take that? I don't want to wait an hour for 15 ticks. Gonna push higher within those 10 minutes. 19. Yeah, I'd love to see it push higher. I just need some. As soon as you get some volume from this 15, 5, I would love to take it. I would love to take it. If we were going full margin, we may be able to push price. I mean, technically, if we buy and sell at the same time, no matter what, we can still.
I mean,
all right. Well,
I mean,
I'll go
15
long.
contracts.
I'll go long. Someone goes short, and we'll split the profits. Oh, 20 pip target, 10 pip stop loss. So it'll be net 10 pips when it hits TP, and then we'll split it. I'm down. If you want to because the 15, like the 15 to me looks like it might roll over. 5 minute looks like it may push up. 30 minute looks like it's gone to sleep. So we haven't missed anything yet. We just haven't really seen anything.
10:30 looked so promising.
It did. Came in with a nice spike. Amazing. Getting some good volume. Boom. Instant doji. Couldn't even grab the highs and dip lower. Grab the highs. Trapped. Trapped. It is Trap Tuesdays after all.
Cap for the gold.
Like the music, or
See, if this 5 could flip bullish, you could literally risk off that low. Which I will consider. I just don't want to get trapped in sideways price action.
No.
Oh, if you break that low, then you made the bar. It's Tuesday. You from Sydney? No, I live in the Sunshine Coast, man. I live in the Sunshine Coast, but I am originally from near the UK. before anyone tries to call me a pomp. I'm not from England, so good luck.
I'd rather be called that than what we're called.
Wait, what? Wait, who? What are you called?
Welsh.
Something
You know, don't I?
to do with
Don't go there.
to do with sheep?
Yeah.
Oh, if in 5, I may not even wait for the 15. If this 5-minute closes like this, I may look to short into that 15 to continue pushing down because you've now grabbed the highs. 5-minute is closing a bit shit, but if you close with a nice body here, instant top wick, you may look to take this lower and you can kind of risk off the previous in 15 seconds here. You can just kind of risk off here because you've now grabbed the previous 15 high. So if you re-break that 15 high, you wouldn't want to be in the trade. I mean, at least close somewhat bearish. Don't be a fucking, don't be a bitch, gold. Don't be a bitch. Did it close below the previous? No, it didn't.
Risk.
Full margin shorts now. No bottom wick on this current 5 in the futures chart.
I want to spike up a little bit more.
Yeah, I know, it has to make sense.
What would stop loss be like?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's only like
8 pips.
yeah, 6. But also, what you short now? Where's the target going to be? What you'll be break even at 2.
Daily lows.
Yeah. You'd have to see this 15 close because if this 15 close doesn't actually close below this low, it's going to be a bit shite. Gold is looking, yeah. Well, yeah. Let's see how that 4 hour is starting to form because, I mean, 4 hour could easily just reject this support and come push higher. But it's pushing. How many? Still got what? Like, what time is it in London? I don't have my clocks up. Yeah, 8:30. 8:30 London time. So you still got what? 1.5 hour for this candle to close. With no real top wick. A big 4 hour support. Look at the hourly. Yeah, fuck. I look at the hourly. I'm like, yeah, fucking gold needs to retrace. At least come and grab the previous hourly high. So I'm getting so like conflicted on every different time frame. I don't want to get too zoomed in on the 5. You don't realize the hourly still at this big support and rejected it once without really grabbing any hourly highs. And we already got a lot of orders in the book map at like 1946. So short. I don't think I want a short gold. The range is just too tight. I think, unfortunately. I'd love to see it come and grab some highs. Let me get rid of this. Chart's getting a little bit noisy over here.
I'm back. I'm gonna get a coffee.
Yeah, all good, man. All good. How long we go? Let's do another half an hour. This 5-minute can hold above this level. It could be nice. I think you're gonna. If we're gonna see that retracement high, you're probably gonna at least come and liquidate these lows. For me, it's about 18 and 19. 18, 19. Yeah, back down there, yeah, I think so. There's a 30 looking. Yeah, that's going to be 1850, 18 down there. Yeah, some solid levels. Bias on GJ right now. I'll have a look. Let's have a look. $300 on Nasdaq money. Oh, good job, man. Very nice. Good job. Did you catch the short? The short was actually really nice. I think Lewis just posted in the community too. I think Lewis called it. I haven't checked properly. Yeah, lovely push. Really nice push. Good job, man. $300 is amazing. Especially on Nas in the London session. Very nice. Oh shit, wrong chart. So I was having a look at someone asking about GJ. Bias on GJ. It's pretty messy as well, to be honest. You're kind of stuck. I mean, how many ticks is this range? Yeah, 30. You can kind of trade the range, but you know, the sell-off's probably already happened this morning when you came up and grabbed these highs, and it kind of broke these lows. That's kind of the sell-off you'd already want to be waiting for. You've now come back down and grabbed them lows. You got a lot of liquidity also sitting back down below here. So depending on how this 30 closes in 30 seconds, if it closes nice and bearish, you may get a top wick and then you may come and grab all of this support. And that's going to be a pretty nice level on GJ to come and grab. Which means we're also going to get 30 close on gold in a second. And it's about to close pretty doji. Look at this 5. 15. We still got time here though. We can get spike and volume at any point. Gotta be patient.
The hourly is a 7-pip candle.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy. How's this 30 just closed? 30 just closed with 3 ticks. If you can instantly wick out these lows, you could buy into a top wick. I think I spoke too soon. But look at that 15. That 15 on gold has literally just closed and opened in the exact same place. So you've got to be very careful here. Be very, very careful. Samson. Hello, bud. Quick question. Is that a 3-pin pattern on GG on the 5? Let's have a look, man. Let's have a look. Yes, it is. And it's closed back above the range. Yeah, that's a lovely example, man. That's it. I'm going to do a video on that soon, actually, for you guys on Discord, because I was thinking about it the other day. It happens all the time. So you get that initial wick, which is liquidity wick. Sorry, that's the initial rejection where people try jumping longs. The third wick is the liquidity wick. And then on the second wick, that's the retest of the first wick. And then you can be pretty much buying that with your stop just below the low. And that happens all the time. You can see it happened again here. All the time. Happens all the time. I'll do a full video for you guys on Discord. It's very, very key, and you can be risking. You know, if you want to take the retest entries, you literally can be risking below that low, and then you've already hit what 10. And if it does break that low, then that's fine. You take the loss because if it re-breaks that low, then you'll keep pushing down. Would you end up buying right there? Yeah, you can, man. If it's a nice support, why not? I think the risk is worth it, and you just risk off the second drive, because if that low gets broken and that's not a liquidity low, then you don't want to be in the trade, right? So you can literally get in that trade with like a 2-pip stop loss, which is perfect. And this happened here. Look at that again, happened there. Pushed up, came back down for a retest, never broke the liquidity low, kept pushing higher. You'll see it on gold all the time as well. I won't share too much whilst we're on the tube, but I will definitely do a video for you guys soon as well. I think we're kind of doing it on gold on the hourly right now. 1, 2, this could be the third. Respect that low, it could keep pushing higher. Yeah, it happens a lot. It's very, very key. You can kind of approach it, you know, wait for it to either, like in this example, close back bullish. You could be looking to take it now, stop go below that low, so definitely a valid place. Because if it re-breaks that low, then you'll probably just dip lower, so you'd want to cut the trade straight away. We're not really seeing one on. I mean, you kind of actually have a potential one here to the highs right now. You've got this one wick. There's the second, which is the liquidity grab. This is the third that's retesting. The only reason I'm not jumping it on gold is because this 5-minute is ass. But yeah, it's very, very key. Happens on gold a lot. I mean, even here, you can spot it there on gold. Look, there, here. Didn't really drive that much. Is a very small move. Still like what 10 ticks. But yeah, you could either be shorting it. Either once it closes back below the low, you get the retest, you short it back down, or you could literally be shorting it here. Stop loss is above that high. Nice push. Wasn't as valid there because that hourly closed above that previous body, so that's not really what you'd want to see. You want to see the bodies closing back below the wicks of the previous. and then you can look to play it back down. And it doesn't happen every time, but here's an example where it didn't happen. You're going to be taking it there. Stop loss goes below that low, looking for it to play up. Closes back below. As soon as it even closes back below, you know, that previous low, you want to kind of be getting out in these regions here. Where you could just, you know, bring stops down here. You risk like, what, 13? Comes back, fails to drive up or down, flips bearish. Cut it straight away. But as soon as that low gets broken, you don't want to be in the trade. Regardless of if it closes below and pushes down or wicks out. There was a time in Thailand when me and Alad were trading that exact formation, and because it was the Asian session, it came back up and grabbed the highs one more time, which is very rare, and we talked about that. I won't be able to find, I don't remember where it was, but
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, and after it then grabbed the highs that one more time, it then dropped like almost like a $6,000 trade in like
Yeah, it's like a 90 pip drop.
yeah, 90 pip drop in like fucking 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It was absolutely ridiculous. But because it was Asia, so in Asia, and I think Carl sent this in the other day as well, is in Asia it can, and we were talking about this, it can kind of manipulate a little bit more. Gold's not really doing too much, guys. I'll talk about this for a second. So pretend if you're in a session where the volume isn't as high, you know, this is the formation that you want to be looking at. These are the wicks. It's not the cleanest of fucking drawings, but I'm not a fucking artist. Like this. Let me just spit this out a little bit. Like, fuck, I'm drawing this really bad. No one knows what the fuck this is. So this is the initial wick. That's the liquidity wick. This is the wick that retests the first, respects the liquidity wick. Sometimes in a session like the Asian session, you know, you may actually see it wick down either that low one more time, or it may even wick down that low one more time and then may flip up. But I think when we took it in Thailand, I think it grabbed... Did it grab the third low when we were risking off that? Once it had flipped? Or did I think it...
Yeah, it did drop down, yeah. Then it just pulled back right up.
Yeah, sometimes in a session like Asia where the volume's a lot less, it can come down and re-break the second low one more time. Whereas if you get in longs off the second one, which I would be doing, you know, once the second one closes with a big wick, you know, you probably already want to be at break even. But if it's a session like Asia, you just have to be careful that it may wick out one more time and be ready to potentially re-enter. But yeah, I'll try and I'll do a full video on it for you guys. If we get nice close here on gold, we'll look for some shorts. I personally don't think we're missing anything just yet. You know, you do have a potential one here. Could be short in there, stops above the highs, but the 5 minutes is way too choppy. What's this move? It's moved. Like I was saying, could we take the break of them lows? But I mean, so if you take the break of them lows, it's not a bad trade. But it's also, you know, you'd be pretty much hovering around break even after commissions, etc. I mean, unless you close nice and strong here, then amazing.
Ah, come on, guys.
Oh, there she is. If she drops from here, I don't really mind, to be honest.
Shit, you know, again, sorry, I'm on the 1 minute.
That's all right.
I'm on a 5.
Yeah.
If she continues to fall,
Yeah.
I'll only look for a sell below 41.5.
Yeah, that's kind of the safest place. 41.5. Yeah, I even have it. I think even below here, because any short initial, you have to be break even right here. This is why it's such a tight range. That's the reason I'm not like jumping in, because like even to catch 10 pips, it's not going to be that easy. That's the reason we're doing so many wicks. But yeah, I agree. Safest bet on gold is closures below here, or you know, closure above here, and not really doing too much in this range. Just because of, you know, this is what happens, and you get stuck in shit like this. It's very frustrating. I want to be in a move where I can catch 10 to 15 pips in one 5 minute candle, not fucking waiting half an hour to catch 15 ticks. But yeah, no, London's in a shit range.
Also, the 15 minute, is that a flag?
Let's have a look.
So trend line's coming in, one down, one up?
Yeah, I think so. Like here?
Yeah.
And down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. Well, actually, could have been a nice example of what we were just talking about. So you had this one wick, third wick. If we had got a second wick there, you would have had a nice potential one there, which you'd already got on the 15. See how this 5's going to close. If you tease around these lows, you could potentially short into them, but like I say, it has to make sense. Even shorting off the break of this support, and you're actually 2 pips in target. It needs to retrace to gain some liquidity. Yeah, I think overall it will. Once you kind of tap more into support, at any point you could see gold retesting 1944 to 1946. The reason I'm not like really jumping at anything is because we're just stuck in this little range of not even 10 ticks. So it's not even a 10 tick range. That's the reason I'm not really jumping in it. I think you're now going to spike out these lows. So if you get an instant top wick here in the 5, and you know it can be a trade where it makes sense, you could consider it. But I'm pretty skeptical in this range. It's not the nicest. If you get an instant top wick here, I mean I'd consider it. But we got to be break even right at them lows. But yeah, like the safest kind of. I don't think it's going to come in the next 20 minutes. I mean it might, but the safest trade is waiting for a closure, like out of anywhere. You know, closure below the support, amazing. You take it back down to daily lows. But anywhere in here, you can see how choppy it gets. I feel like London's had like the worst price action recently. Even Asia had fucking better opportunities than this. But look at the 30. You haven't really grabbed any 30 highs, so I'd be careful of that as well. But if you can't, you know, once you, I reckon if you're going to see a push back up into like 1944 to 1946, you're very likely, and it probably, you know, it's going to be on the 30, you're very likely going to see a 30 close below this level, close back above, and then you could be looking for, I don't think it will come to US session, which I may trade US session later, which then you may get the bottom wick retest, and then you could see the push back up into these regions. I think this support that we're coming into right now is too big of a level where I think a lot of people are going to be trying to jump in longs, and I think you're going to see this liquidate a little bit more. Now some new leg lower. Oh really? Let me have a look, man. Let me have a look. Oh. 15,644. 15,644. Yeah, them lows. Yeah, it looks nice, man. All right, so we are retracing. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why if you jump in these shorts, what you hit 3 pips of profit, you're already back down to like almost break even. I mean, if you can come back up into here, you could consider scalping it into this support and see if it's going to break. But look how low this volume is. Is this XAU USD? Yeah, this is gold, man. Yeah, looking at gold. We only retrade Goldie on these London sessions. I break down everything else for you guys, but I'm personally only trading gold.
Gold needs to hurry up. I want a new golf driver.
Hey, thank you, David. Yeah, she's all good, man. I appreciate the comment, though, David. Thank you, man. We're gonna go out for dinner after this and go eat some pizza. But yeah, since again, it's unfortunate again, but we cannot help this. But since we have jumped on again, this is what we've been working with. I mean, you can, in hindsight, you can say you can trade these ranges, but it's very, very difficult. How many tick picks is this? 13. If I'm going to trade a range, and for you guys, you know, I sometimes I'll scalp it. I'm a little bit more aggressive, but I've traded more. For you guys, if you want to trade ranges on gold, I would say trade it with like a minimum 20 ticks. Minimum 20 ticks. I mean, if you don't drop from here, and the next 5 minute can wick out this high. I may just take a little scalp, which, you know, break even around these lows, and to see if you can just drive down a little bit more with some volume, because you already know now at a given you're going to grab these lows. If we just grab them from here, I don't really care. I want to see it spike up a little bit more into this level, but you can already expect people will be trying to buy off this initial rejection, trying to do something like this, you know, trying to tap into this support. The fact that this support's been tapped so many times, you're gonna break it. I unfortunately think it's gonna come when I'm out for dinner, but I would be watching for gold to grab these lows, and then you could very easily see gold retesting these levels. So if you guys on Zoom, if it doesn't happen when I get back, we could look for that in the New York session to retest these levels, and, you know, maybe even come back up, retest 1946. I think it's gonna be pretty nice. Now, if this 5 minute opens up and instantly grabs this 5 minute high, I will look for a sell. I'll probably take a half risk, and it'll probably be a very quick scalp. Why does TradingView always lag at the open? Stop loss will be above the previous 15 high as well.
On 4 could be a target for sellers to take out double bottom after. For a nice quick scalp.
Yeah.
Force in the trade.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. If we can, because the 15 is closed nice now. The 15, this is the nicest bearish close below all this noise that we've had since we had that fake break above. So this is a nice top wick on this 15. If we can grab the previous 5 minute high, get that 15 continuation, you may see it dip lower. I think once you come into this level, you're going to see it spike down quite a lot. But I need it to come and grab this 5 minute high just so it makes sense. Has to make sense. But yeah, that 15, it's the nicest kind of 15 close we've seen all morning, to be honest.
Volume is very skeptical right now.
Yeah, it's very, very skeptical. But I'm always very cautious of jumping in trades in low volume because I've just been stuck in noise like this for so often.
Things would be very good, I guess.
Yeah. I think New York though, if you guys trade New York, which I'll try to trade with you guys, if you still spike these levels, but be careful of things like this. Wait for fake outs, break above the retest, and I think you could play this range. This range is nice. This range is not nice. But this range from here to here, you know, 30 and then almost 50. But I think you got to be a little bit patient with it. You still haven't grabbed them lows, which is nice. You still grab them highs, potential. Oh, actually, you have on the futures chart. I'll probably do, if you guys are, I'll probably do another, like a sort of like flash market breakdown where I just record it and share some levels in for the US session. But these are, as it stands, these are the levels you want to be watching. If gold breaks below, why is my trading view lagging? So let me just make this a bit smaller. Yeah, look at the noise we've been working with today. Unfortunately, even in Asia, noise. But if gold closes below, so these are the levels I'd say for you guys to watch for bounces off these levels up into these highs. But if you close below this level, wait for the closure back above, and that right there is probably the perfect setup. Close below, close back above, you get a quick bottom wick, and you can either take the retest or take the break of the high, and that's the really nice drive you want to take. That's the setup you want right there. Same here. Break below, break back above. You'd be looking for the entry on the retest. That's the confirmation. Play the range. But if you do close below, I wouldn't consider sells until like a closure below here, because this is the daily support, and this is the reason we're like, you know, if we look at what we've done in this London session, was this pre-London? Wow, look at that move pre-London. I didn't see that.
Yes.
What time did that move start? Look at that, it's nice 3-pin pattern there again. That started at 5 AM. Holy shit. Yeah, if you get closures below there, I wouldn't consider shorts until you maybe close below here. And I would look for longs if you do get some fake outs and play the range, because it's a nice range. But look at that 5 minute. Again, unfortunately, London. Man, I have to start trading fucking pre-London. Look at that. But I'll send in these charts in Discord as well. But these are the levels you want to be watching. But I will be very surprised if you don't get fake breaks below and above Oh, when did that just happen? When did that just happen? Literally right now. Happened way too quick. Did anyone see that? I didn't see that. Is wicked out that high and dip low. I did not
I
see
was
that.
just saying that it grabbed the previous spike.
Yeah, that's kind of where.
Also grabbed the lows, so now we could place a sell stop on the break of the low.
That's where I wanted to take my short. Motherfucker. I did not see that happen. That must have happened so quick. I did not see that.
And we can move our stops to break even immediately.
Yeah, look at that. Did that literally happen in like... I can't go less than the 1 minute. Did that just happen right now? Yeah, actually wicked out them highs, dip low. If anyone did catch that short, very nice. You'd have to, yeah, be on the
That
ball.
looks so different to the futures chart.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Double top. Little gap there as well.
There's just fucking grey candles everywhere on the future chart.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, naturally. I didn't see that. Must have been when I was talking about this. It must have just wicked out so quick. But yeah, if I was going to go shorts, that was it. And you'd have to be break even straight away.
Fuck, at 40, one can go down the middle.
What are you going to hit? Fucking hell, look. This is how small the range is. Look at this. This looks like a nice big move down. It's not even 10 pips. 10 pips is going to be back down there. If anyone did snipe that, I would definitely be break even, and I wouldn't secure any less than 10. But yeah, these are the main 30 levels to watch for. Bounces off this support once you get some fake outs. If you close below, do not get trapped in this range, because this is pretty much like we're doing here intraday. This is where you could get manipulated a lot. But if you get the buys up into there, amazing.
Oh, you know, that was spike.
Yeah, look at that.
It's a triple bottom now on a 1 minute.
Look at that. Look at the volume in these 5 minutes.
Look at futures, it grabbed the lows.
Yeah, again, the futures did that before as well, which is pretty interesting.
Now that we have shifted to futures, currency is...
Yeah, I know, man, yeah. Fucking hell.
Okay.
Thank you. It was a nice entry, that's for the fine. Yeah, it's not, yeah, you called a nice entry there on NAS. 15644. 15644. Yeah, very nice. Nice level break, retest, come back up.
No more manipulations on currency.
Oh, look at this. Would you have been stopped at break even if we did get the short? Probably. And I'd be
Gaps everywhere.
minus $50 on damn commissions.
Motherfucker.
You still in the trade on NAS? If is that for me, Anthony? If it's for me, no, I don't trade NAS, man. But I'm assuming you're meaning someone else. You probably would have been wicked at break even, I reckon. What did that come close to? Yeah, you're very lucky with it. Still in the shorts. Good job, man. Good hold. Very, very good hold, actually. Oh. I'm not in this sub. I just drawn it up. I'm just leaving on to see how it would have played. You know, you would have hit what? Fucking like $200 profit would be straight to break even. By the looks of it. Which makes me think you're still going to spike out these lows, but it has to make sense. So it's been another patient session in London again. Unfortunately can't stay on today. If you guys stick around London for a little bit more, I wouldn't be surprised if you get a spike off this hourly. If we look at what we've been working with since we've jumped on, a doji candle and then a bearish candle. So if you close bearish and then get a nice spike up, be short and back down into that support, and come and grab the lows. You haven't really kind of got a little double bottom there on the future chart as well. I still think gold's going to spike a little bit lower, but be wary of the fact that once you do bounce off this support, you know, be looking for longs into these previous hourly highs and back up into the highs of this range. So even up into that previous hourly high, 20 ticks, take it and run. take your 20 and
I'm
run.
staying for a bit.
Yeah, good man. I think you'll probably get a position in the next like 1 to 2 hours. You'll probably be a little bit more patient, but I think in the next 1 to 2 hours you'll probably get another trade. I think it'll head up in the next hour or so. Yeah, I think so too. I just think you need to spike out this support a little bit more. If you look for the past 1, 2, 3 30-minute candles, you haven't grabbed any highs. But I think you're going to see it spike down this support, and then you can be looking for that retracement. I unfortunately won't be able to catch it with you guys, but yeah. There you go, there's that push. With 14 contracts, you make nice profit. 14 contracts is very nice. I only trade 10.
Christ, that's
I trade 10 and that's on gold, not on NAS. 14 on NAS is solid.
how.
Broken the previous low. So bears. Yeah, I think you're gonna spike down them lows. That was kind of my only ideal sniper entry, and realistically I may have just got waked out there at break even, to be honest. I don't know if I would have, but I probably would have. Let me see if it came close in the futures chart. Oh yeah, the futures chart is very different.
It's really different.
Yeah,
I'm looking
really
at yours,
different.
I'm looking at this, and it's like, holy cow.
You can see on the futures chart, fuck, there's literally like 0 volume.
Yeah, it's nothing.
And there's gap as well. So there you go. If you didn't get stopped at break even, now you did. The futures chart's actually now just coming back up to create a triple top. Currency is regrabbing the previous.
There's a triple bottom and a triple top.
Yeah, it's fucking messy, man. It's so messy.
So you put a buy and a sell either in.
See which breaks
You
out.
will win. Yeah, you will win.
You will, yeah. It's very true. It's very true. But yeah, no trades for me today in London. No trades for me. If anyone is trading US later on, I'll probably try and do one of them market calls and give you guys some levels, see if we get an update on the movement. Oh, look at that. You would have stopped it. You would have been stopped there at break even anyway. What would you have hit? You would have hit 5 pips back to break even. Messy, yeah. Even if you guys do stick around and trade London a little bit more, I personally would wait for like a 5-minute push like this, like a strong push. Because otherwise you can just get chopped around. You get signs of volume straight back to doji candles. Like if you took the break of these lows, you got tagged in, you're into instant drawdown. Yeah, I should be back from that. I was going to message you about that anyway. I'll drop you a message on Discord, man. I'll send you a message. I should be back for it. Money machine. Not today, man. Not today. No money printing today. Tuesday didn't give the bank. I mean, you know, you may get a trade later on in the US session. Thing is, like on the US session, like even when gold ranges on the 5-minute, the 5-minute range can still be like 20 to 30 ticks, which is great. But sometimes in London, the 5-minute ranges, like you guys can see here, from this range is literally 5 ticks, and from these highs to these lows is like 4.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
bonkers.
You might know him.
Who?
Aaron, I know I'm going off topic, sorry.
That's alright.
You know Neil Curry, the bodybuilder?
Who, sorry?
Neil Curry.
Neil Curry. No.
He died.
Oh shit, really? Neil? No, I've never seen him before. I know. Oh shit, that's sad. Have I seen him before? No. But he's in Mr. Olympia as well. I appreciate the session a lot. Good man. Good to hear. Like I say, even if we didn't take any trades, we also didn't force any losses. There's some very, very tight range. We had to work with pretty aggressive ranges here against London. So yeah, glad you even just took some knowledge. Enjoyed the beach pin pizza. Thank you, man. I will do. Have a good session as well. Trade US safe. We got some nice, like, we jumped on. So where did we jump on? Let me just mark on. Might have to start jumping on pre-London moving forward a little bit earlier maybe. So this is our session. This is what we've been having to work with again. Thanks, stream, enjoying that. Thank you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. It's unfortunate. This is what we had to work with. Look at that. pre-London had a. I didn't trade pre-London today, but pre-London had a lovely move. Look at that. You wick up the highs. You just wait for the breakout. You're getting short from here. Oh man, huge.
What time's that at? 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 5 a.m. London time. You got to start getting up earlier, man. Or just pull in all night. Trade Asia and then stay up for London pre-London, and you're pretty much sorted.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's like absolutely fucking hot.
Oh, I'm sleeping the best as it is.
New York stream. No, I don't think I'll ever do New York stream just because it's so late. I'll definitely do more market calls for sure. I mean, unless it like, but London's never gonna go quiet forever. Like even yesterday did actually have some good volume. So I had some good volume in London last week. But there'll be cycles when it comes back. It comes and goes. I mean, with the back-to-back volume we had in like May, June, and July, it was almost like every session we were showing up and taking fucking back-to-back winners. But I mean, until I start having losses in London, like I haven't had a loss in London, and you know, like a losing streak or a losing period, like month trading London in, I couldn't even tell you. So unless I start, you know, having back-to-back losses in London, then would I then consider it? But you know, these are the times where people do have the losses, and these are the times I'm very, very patient. I haven't even had a losing month in like, man, I couldn't even tell you when. And you know, one 20 pip trade can change your entire week. Take a 20 pip trade, it's like $2,000. So take one of them a week. I have to shoot 5 minutes. Yeah, all good, man. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off here, guys. As well, these are the levels to watch, guys. Be very, very careful trading in here. You know that you can see how horrible this volume is. So like I say, if you get stuck in a trade here, you're gonna go into profit drawdown, and be mentally burnt out. So I'll probably jump back on the laptop later on tonight, probably New York Open. So if you guys on Discord, I'll probably do another market call where we'll just share some levels. But you guys have the levels here, and you guys know what to watch out for. I'm not gonna go chill for London, let it do its thing, and then see what it's saying later on. So Zoom, guys, I'll let you guys go, and I'll chat to you in Discord later on. Enjoy, guys. Bye. YouTube, guys, I'm going to wrap up there. London hasn't really done anything today, unfortunately. You know, we've just been stuck in these ranges again. But we also haven't forced any trades and taken any unnecessary losses. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy today's session. If you did, remember, drop a little like, subscribe, and we'll be back live again tomorrow for the London session. So I'm going to take a break from the charts, trade a little bit in New York later on. So yeah, I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in, and I'll see you next time. Peace.